Hello guys, here's the full Geometry Dash editor guide. First of all, if you want to tweak some settings, go up here and do this. Buttons per row selects how much buttons are in a row. For example, now it's 6. And in a row selects how much rows there are. Which I do not 3, because yeah. There are only things you can change. Not much, but trust me, it's great. You can also do some stuff here. Okay, first of all, section 1, yippee! Yeah. For example, you'd want to change the color of this cool-looking colorful spiking. You could do that by either clicking next free or just using one of the existing groups, which I don't have one. I'll just do some random green colors. Nice. Yet again, you can always use existing colors, so you could do something like this, or maybe something like this if you want. Next up is this thing. You can change anything about it, really. And also, we could do practically anything. Cool, right? Well, it might change some other stuff, so, beware of that. But maybe you want to change the background and ground colors. Well, I know how to do that. Just click here, and oh yeah, if you're wondering where it is, just click this gear icon, and then, yeah. I want the background to be yellow, so, yeah, do that, and also this. Maybe I want it to be chartreuse green. Maybe even the line, which is black now. Wait, actually, it doesn't exist anymore. What? Anyway, maybe you'd also want to change the ground too, but the ground too is only for some of them. For example, this one. You could also want to change the middle ground, which, yet again, you have to choose between very few options. I'll do this thing for now. Middle grounds too. It's basically like a shader of the original middle ground, so cool, I guess. And yeah, you can change colors of practically anything in the game, just not the portals though. So beware of that. Step 2, game modes. To select game mode, you either have to go to the orb tab and get a variety of portals. They all make you do different things, you know? And there's a big amount of them. Really. Here's what all of them do. Cube makes you jump a specific height if you click. Ship, if you hold, you'll fly in the air. Cool, right? Ball, if you click, you'll switch gravity. UFO, if you click, you'll jump in the air. Basically like the cube, but you can jump in the air. Cool, right? Wave, basically like the ship, but it's instant. Cool, right? Robot, depending on how long you hold, you can jump specific heights. Spider, basically the ball, but instant. And finally, Swing Hopper. It's basically like the ball, but you can jump in the air. Cool, right? Gravity portals. Switch your gravity upon touching them. Mini portal and big portal. They change your sizes upon touching them. Dual portals. If you touch the orange one, it'll give you an extra icon, and if you touch the blue one, it'll remove an icon. Teleport portals. The blue one teleports you, and the orange one is the destination. Yeah. Speed portals. They change your speed. Cool, right? Green gravity portal can switch your gravity both ways, depending on which gravity you already wear. You can also select your game mode by just doing this. You can also access by doing the gear thingy. You can also do some other settings, but it's time to talk about those later. That was the Gamer's Guide. Goodbye. Meow, 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 meow. Pink jump orb gives you a low jump height. Yellow jump orb gives you a medium jump height. And the red orb gives you a high jump height. Anyway, how to use orbs, just when you're in the hitbox range of them, you can click them, so do that please. Blue orb switches your gravity upon clicking it. Green orb, it's basically like a blue orb and yellow orb combination. And the black orb eats the player down upon clicking it. And the dash orbs. The yellow dash orb just eats you upward without any gravity changes. And the purple dash orb changes your gravity, and it's also a dash orb. Cool, right? But also have the spider orbs, which, unsurprisingly, they work like the spider. So upon clicking them, it teleports you like a spider would, switching your gravity too. Cool, right? Really enough, there are only 5 pads in the game. The pink pad, the yellow pad, and the red pad. Also the blue pad, which was also shown in the orbs part. And finally the spider pad. That's all the orbs, but not actually. Section 3.5. The teleport orb, which, as you probably could have guessed, it teleports you to a certain group. And this is the toggle orb, which can toggle stuff. But yeah, that's the end of this section. Goodbye. This will be the last section until we get into the basics of the game. Enjoy. These blocks are invisible, so I'm going to be doing this in an editor. Force block. Propels the player upward a bit. Of course, it can be by any amounts, which you select. Next is the ball force block. It does the exact same, no idea why it even exists. The D block. It's basically just, lets you slide on blocks. This is with a D block, and without D block, it just kills you if you touch it, yeah. The G block, makes it impossible to jump after an orb. Although it's a bit buggy right now, so yeah. The S block automatically stops people from using dash orbs. It can also be toggled by distance. So depending on how close it is to the dash orb, it makes the usage of the dash orb limited. The H block stops you from dying after hitting your head. The F block lets you stick to stuff. Cool, right? It only works on blocks though, and not the ground. The checkpoint allows you to save data in platform levels. It doesn't work in classic levels for some reason. Oh yeah, I forgot to do this in the game mode part, but the mirror portals switch your way of view. The particle blocks allow you to put stuff on a particle thing. It can be any kind of texture, for example, a normal face. Please don't use this, actually. Anyway, now that's done, we can actually get into the basics of the game. You can stand on the normal blocks and they have a blue hitbox. Keep that in mind for later. You know, if you step on the spike, which has a red hitbox, you die. In platformer mode, you can always ram into blocks any way you'd like. It's not the case in platformer in classic though, because if you ram into a block in classic, you just die. Oh yeah, in platformer mode, you can't die from hitting your head on a block. That's not the case in class, because, surprise, surprise, it kills you. There's also a cyan hitbox, which is basically just reserved for triggers, touch triggers and keys and stuff. I'll tell you more about those later in episode 2, because I don't want this to be more than 10 minutes long. Hitboxes can be pretty questionable, though. There's also slopes in the game, which can propel you a certain amount of blocks depending on what kind of slope they are. Oh yeah, in this game you click or tap to jump, which, yeah. On PC it's spacebar, and on mobile it's practically anywhere. I wanted to cover more, but I can't because I want it to be exactly 10 minutes long. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a nice day. Goodbye.